Your garden might be small, but you won't believe what some seniors are doing with teacups, mirrors, and a sprinkle of cinnamon. Trick number 4. It turned one woman's tiny patio into a peaceful retreat, literally overnight. Welcome to Wise Aging Seniors, where growing older means growing bolder. If you've ever thought you needed a big yard or fancy tools to create something beautiful, think again. These 10 simple garden tricks are low cost, low effort, and high impact, perfect for adding joy, purpose, and calm to your everyday space. Let's dig in. 1. The vertical veggie wall. Let's start with something brilliant and back-friendly, the vertical veggie wall. If you've got an old shoe organizer, wooden pallet, or even fabric pockets lying around, you've already got the makings of a lush little garden, without ever needing to touch the ground. This trick is especially great for seniors who love the idea of growing herbs or leafy greens but can't, or shouldn't, be bending, crouching, or hauling heavy pots. With a vertical garden, everything is at eye level. You simply hang it on a sunny wall, balcony rail, or even the back of a shed. Then fill each pocket with potting soil, drop in your seeds or starter plants, and let nature do its work. What works well? Try basil, mint, lettuce, parsley, or even cherry tomatoes. Imagine stepping outside in the morning and snipping fresh herbs for your breakfast. No strain, no stress, just simple pleasure. But here's the surprising part. Studies show that tending even a small garden boosts serotonin levels, which can help combat feelings of loneliness or low mood, especially in retirement. And one more unexpected benefit. Having your garden upright makes it easy to see your progress daily. That visual reward, watching something grow because of you, is a quiet joy many don't expect until they've tried it. Would you try growing herbs at eye level? Maybe on your porch, balcony, or even by your kitchen window. Let us know in the comments. Your idea might inspire someone else. And remember, gardening isn't about having acres of land. It's about creating beauty and purpose, even in the smallest corners. 2. Teacup planters. A garden full of memories. Have a few chipped mugs or old teacups collecting dust in the cupboard. Don't toss them, turn them into tiny treasures. Teacup planters are one of the simplest, most heartwarming ways to bring life and meaning to your space. They're perfect for succulents, those little plants that thrive with minimal water and care. Just add a few stones at the bottom for drainage, a scoop of potting soil, and tuck in your plant. Set them on a sunny windowsill, a patio table, or even hang them along a garden wall with adhesive hooks or wire. But here's what makes this idea truly special. One viewer, George, 81, created an entire memory garden using his late wife's teacup collection. Each cup held a different succulent, each plant a small tribute. She always loved tea in the garden, he told us. Now it feels like she's still here, blooming beside me. That's the power of small, intentional beauty. You're not just planting greenery, you're planting emotion, remembrance, and daily joy. These tiny planters are also a conversation starter. Friends and neighbors notice them. Grandchildren love them. And for those living in apartments or with limited outdoor space, this is a beautiful way to bring nature inside. Choose cups with wide openings and place a small saucer underneath to catch water. Succulents like jade, aloe, and echeveria are low maintenance and forgiving, even if you forget to water now and then. Like this idea. Tap the heart. You never know, your support might encourage someone else to start their own memory garden. What's one item you've held onto for sentimental reasons? Could it be repurposed into something living? Share your thoughts below. We'd love to hear your story. 3. The garden mirror illusion. Make small spaces feel grand. What if your tiny patio or narrow balcony could suddenly feel twice as big, without lifting a single plant? That's the magic of the garden mirror illusion. By simply hanging a mirror outdoors, you create a visual trick that instantly opens up your space. The reflection doubles the greenery, bounces back sunlight, and adds a sense of depth that makes even the smallest corners feel like a secret garden. You don't need anything fancy. An old framed mirror from the attic or a thrift shop find works beautifully. Just be sure to use shatterproof or acrylic material for safety, especially in areas with pets, grandkids, or unexpected weather. One viewer, Elaine, 74, shared how a single mirror transformed her tiny balcony. It used to feel cramped, like I was boxed in, but once I added the mirror behind my flower pots, it felt like I had a whole other garden waiting on the other side. And the best part? Mirrors reflect light. That means even a shady or north-facing space can feel warmer, brighter, and more alive. Senior-friendly tip: hang your mirror at plant level and angle it slightly downward to reflect greenery, not the sky or plain walls. You'll get a fuller, more enchanting effect. You can even frame the mirror with climbing vines or place a bench opposite it to give the illusion of a path leading somewhere peaceful. It's like a visual invitation to step into calm. Ever used a mirror outdoors? Tell us how it turned out. Did it surprise you? Inspire you? Share your experience. You just might spark someone else's idea. Love this trick? Tap that heart and let others know simple beauty is still within reach, no matter your space or age. 4. The evening glow jar. A touch of magic after sundown. There's something about twilight that invites reflection. The world slows down, and your garden becomes more than a patch of green. It turns into a space for calm, connection, and quiet joy. And with one simple addition, it can feel almost magical. The evening glow jar is a beautiful DIY lighting idea that's easy to create and even easier to fall in love with. All you need is a mason jar, a strand of solar-powered fairy lights, and a sunny spot to place it during the day. As dusk falls, the jar begins to glow, soft, warm, and mesmerizing. This isn't just about lighting a path, it's about setting a mood. A gentle glow in the evening creates a peaceful atmosphere that draws you outside. It invites tea on the porch, evening chats, and a few extra minutes listening to the birds before bed. Mary, 73, discovered this by accident. She placed 3 glow jars along her patio ledge and didn't expect much. But that night, she sat outside longer than she had in years. It felt like a little cafe in Paris, she said. Like I had reclaimed my evenings. That's the kind of transformation that matters, not just pretty decor, but moments that feed your spirit. Especially for seniors who may live alone or feel the days are blending together, a space that feels special after dark can be a true gift. This project is also safe, affordable, and maintenance-free. No wires, no outlets, and no risk of fire. Just sunlight by day and soft glow by night. It's ideal for patios, balconies, garden tables, or even windowsills. You can also add touches like colored glass, decorative stones, or pressed flowers inside the jar to make it your own. Place one by your favorite chair or reading nook outdoors. Watch how it changes your evening routine, not with noise or screen time, but quiet, restorative light. Who doesn't love a magical evening glow? It's a simple way to remind yourself that beauty can show up softly, even after the sun goes down. 5. Raised garden crates. Elevate your garden, elevate your life. Gardening is often a joy, but bending over and kneeling to tend to plants can take a toll on your back and knees, especially as we age. That's where raised garden crates come in, an incredibly simple solution that makes gardening more accessible, comfortable, and enjoyable. All you need are some old wooden crates, drawers, or even repurposed pallets. Stack them, place them side by side, or arrange them to fit your space. Fill them with rich, loose soil, and suddenly, you have a raised garden that's easy to tend to without having to bend down. This raised setup works wonders for seniors. With plants elevated at waist height, you can plant, prune, and harvest with little to no strain on your joints. No more kneeling or squatting for long periods, and no more back pain after hours of tending to your garden. Plus, your plants are protected from pests that usually lurk on the ground, meaning less worry about bugs and critters. For those living in smaller spaces, such as apartments or homes with little yard space, these garden crates can be placed on balconies, patios, or even in your kitchen or living room window. You can grow vegetables, herbs, flowers, or even small fruits. There's no limit to what you can cultivate at an elevated height. What's more, raised beds offer better drainage, ensuring your plants stay healthy, especially during rainy seasons. They also help warm the soil faster in spring, which is perfect for seniors who want to jumpstart their gardening without waiting for the ground to warm up. One of our viewers, Henry, 68, shared that using raised crates brought him a sense of pride and satisfaction he hadn't felt in years. It's just the right height. I can sit on a bench and do all the planting, It makes me feel more capable, more in control of something I love. Which plant would you put in a crepe garden? Maybe some fragrant lavender, vibrant tomatoes, or lush herbs for your kitchen. Share your ideas in the comments and let's inspire each other to get planting. 6. Scented walkway stones, a calming pathway to peace. Imagine stepping outside into your garden, and as your feet meet the stones along the pathway, you're greeted by a gentle, soothing scent. It's the smell of lavender, or maybe eucalyptus, filling the air. Scented walkway stones can transform an ordinary path into a calming, aromatherapy-inspired retreat, adding both beauty and relaxation to your outdoor space. Creating your own scented stones is simple and affordable. Start by gathering a few porous garden stones or rocks. These are ideal for absorbing and releasing essential oils. Once you have your stones, all you need to do is add a few drops of your favorite essential oil to each one. Lavender, chamomile, or sandalwood are excellent choices, known for their relaxing properties. Place them along a pathway, near a seating area, or by your garden steps. As you walk, the scent will slowly release, and with every step, you'll breathe in the calming aroma. The best part? It doesn't just smell nice, it works. Essential oils like lavender have been shown to lower stress and anxiety, reduce heart rates, and help promote a sense of well-being. Aromatherapy is an excellent, natural way to manage stress, especially for older adults. Research has shown that incorporating essential oils into your daily routine can improve mood and sleep quality, while also providing relief from anxiety. And unlike other treatments, this form of relaxation is completely non-invasive and easy to implement. If you're wondering where to place your scented stones, think about areas that you visit often, your favorite chair, near the entrance, or alongside a garden path that leads to your favorite spot. Not only will it create a peaceful atmosphere, but it also adds a touch of personal flair to your outdoor space. Mary, 70, shared how she added lavender-scented stones to her garden and noticed an immediate change. Every time I step outside now, I feel like I'm in a spa. It's just a simple little trick, but it makes such a difference to my day. Would you add essential oils to your garden stones? Maybe a favorite scent like rosemary or jasmine? Let us know what you choose and how it could add to the serenity of your garden. 7. Rainwater teacup chain, a vintage touch to water your garden. There's something uniquely enchanting about rain. The soft sound, the cool breeze, and the way everything seems to come alive when the first drops fall. But what if you could make rainwater not only useful but beautiful? Enter the rainwater teacup chain, a delightful, vintage-inspired way to naturally water your plants while adding a touch of whimsy to your garden. This project combines functionality with nostalgia. By hanging a series of vintage teacups, preferably with chipped or mismatched designs, along a chain, you can create a rainwater system that channels the water directly to your plants below. As rainwater flows from cup to cup, it naturally waters your garden, saving you the hassle of hoses or sprinklers. Plus, it's an eco-friendly way to use nature's resources without wasting water. To create your own rainwater chain, all you need is some sturdy chain, a few teacups, old, new, or mismatched, and small hooks to attach the cups to the chain. Hang the chain in a vertical line from a tree, pergola, or eaves of your house, with each cup slightly tilted so the water flows from one to the next. As the rain falls, the cups will collect and direct the water to your plants below. It's a beautiful and practical solution, especially for seniors who might want to avoid carrying watering cans or heavy hoses. What makes this so special isn't just the practicality, it's the charm. Every teacup in the chain tells a story, adds character, and brings a nostalgic feel to your space. Whether the teacups belong to a loved one or were found at a flea market, each cup is a tiny reminder of the joy of simpler times. When Sarah, 75, shared her teacup rain chain with us, she explained how it made her feel connected to her late mother. Mom loved tea, and she loved her garden. Every time it rains, I feel like she's with me in spirit, helping me water my flowers. Tap like if you've ever danced in the rain. It's not just about watering your plants, it's about making those moments feel magical. What's your favorite way to enjoy the rain? Let us know. 8. Chair-back planters, a vintage garden that tells a story. Do you have an old, wobbly chair sitting in the corner of your garage or basement? It might seem too worn out to keep, but don't throw it away just yet. That chair could be the perfect base for your next gardening project. Welcome to the chair back planters, a charming, creative way to give new life to old furniture while adding character to your garden. With just a few simple steps, you can transform a forgotten chair into a beautiful vertical garden. Take an old wooden chair, even one with a broken seat or loose legs will work, and mount small baskets or plant holders onto the backrest. These baskets can hold anything from vibrant flowers to cascading herbs or even small succulents. Not only does this give the chair a second chance, but it also saves you space in your garden, great for seniors with smaller outdoor areas. The elevated position of the planters keeps the plants off the ground, making them easy to access without bending down. Plus, this project is an excellent way to show off plants in a creative, unexpected way. What's more, this project can be deeply personal. Maybe the chair belonged to a loved one, or it's one you've had for years. By turning it into a planter, you honor that piece of your history while creating something fresh and beautiful. When Jane, 78, shared her own chair back planter creation with us, she explained how it helped her reconnect with old memories. "It was my grandmother's chair. I couldn't part with it, even though it was falling apart. Now, it has a new purpose, and every time I water the plants, I think of her." Got old furniture you could revive like this? Whether it's a chair, an old table, or even a broken dresser, share your ideas below. Let's turn old treasures into new garden gems. 9. Herb spiral using bricks. Layered gardening at its best. Have you ever wished for a garden that's not only beautiful but also functional? The herb spiral using bricks is exactly that, a simple, yet stunning way to grow a variety of herbs, all while making the most of vertical space. This project uses old bricks to create a spiral design that not only looks like something out of a fairy tale garden but is also highly practical for senior gardeners. Building the herb spiral is a straightforward process. You arrange the bricks in a spiral shape, starting from a small base and working your way up. As you move higher, you layer the bricks to form a tower-like structure. This allows you to plant herbs at different levels, each with its ideal sun exposure. Herbs that need more sunlight can go at the top, while those that thrive in partial shade can be placed lower down. It's an incredibly efficient way to use your space, especially if you don't have room for traditional raised beds or rows of plants. For seniors, this design offers many benefits. The spiral shape makes it easy to reach all your plants without bending over or squatting for long periods. You can simply stand and tend to your herbs at a comfortable height. Plus, the use of bricks helps with drainage and retains moisture, making it easier to maintain your plants without constant watering. But beyond practicality, the herb spiral is a visual delight. The cascading layers of herbs not only look stunning, but they also create a natural, organic flow that draws the eye. It's a perfect way to beautify a small garden or patio while keeping things functional. Guess which herb loves the top spot? If you guessed rosemary, you're right. Rosemary thrives in the sunniest spot at the top of the spiral, while herbs like mint and parsley prefer a bit of shade lower down. What herbs would you plant in your spiral garden? Perhaps basil, thyme, or oregano? Let us know in the comments how you would personalize your herb spiral for your gardening space. 10. Cinnamon in the soil, a natural solution for garden health. If you've ever had trouble with pests or pesky fungus in your garden, you know how frustrating it can be. But what if we told you there was a simple, natural solution that not only protects your plants but also fills the air with a delightful scent? Cinnamon in the soil is a clever, eco-friendly trick that every senior gardener should know about. Cinnamon isn't just a spice for your coffee or baked goods. It's also a powerful natural fungicide and pest repellent. By sprinkling ground cinnamon directly onto your soil or around the base of your plants, you can prevent the growth of mold and fungi, which are common issues in damp or humid conditions. It's also great for deterring ants, which are known to invade garden spaces and can sometimes harm delicate plants. This trick works wonders without the use of harmful chemicals or sprays. It's an entirely natural and safe solution, making it perfect for seniors who want to avoid the harsh substances found in many commercial garden treatments. Cinnamon doesn't just keep pests away, it's gentle on the environment and safe for pets and grandchildren who may be spending time in your garden. Not only does cinnamon help with garden health, but it also leaves behind a light, sweet scent that will make your outdoor space even more inviting. Imagine stepping outside to a garden that smells like fresh cinnamon rolls, but without any of the extra sugar. For seniors who may have mobility challenges or prefer to keep things simple, this cinnamon trick is a low-maintenance, hands-off way to keep your garden flourishing. No need to spray, no need to mix complicated solutions, just sprinkle and enjoy the benefits. Sarah, 71, shared how she's been using cinnamon in her garden for years. I first read about it when I had a fungus problem. After a few sprinkles, the issue was gone, and I loved the fresh smell it left behind. It's one of the little joys of gardening now. Have you ever used cinnamon in your garden before? Or maybe you have a favorite natural remedy that works wonders. Let us know in the comments how you keep your garden healthy and thriving without chemicals. You don't need a big yard or a big budget to create beauty. You just need the right idea, and maybe an old chair, a jar, or a teacup. Gardening doesn't have to be complicated or expensive. Whether you're working with a small patio, a cozy balcony, or a modest backyard, these tricks show that a little creativity goes a long way. The key is to find what works for you and your space, and to enjoy the process. Think about it. A teacup can become a mini garden, a broken chair can bloom into a vintage wall planter, and a handful of cinnamon can protect your plants while filling the air with a delightful scent. It's these little, simple changes that add charm and character to your garden, and to your life. But the best part? These projects are doable. They're easy to set up, senior-friendly, and provide long-lasting satisfaction. Whether you're an experienced gardener or just starting out, there's something here for everyone to try. Which of these tricks will you try first? Will it be the whimsical rainwater teacup chain, or the stylish chair back planters? Maybe you're ready to build your very own herb spiral. Whatever it is, we want to hear from you. Let us know in the comments which project sparks your creativity and how you'll bring it to life. Tap subscribe for more joyful tips for aging with style, and don't miss this next video, 5 plants that calm the mind and boost memory. It might change your garden, and your mood. Gardening isn't just about growing plants, it's about growing joy, memories, and a deeper connection to nature. And with these tricks, you can start that journey today. Thank you for joining us here at Wise Aging Seniors, where we share simple and effective ways to live your best life, no matter your age. Keep cultivating beauty, one small trick at a time.